Hello again everyone and welcome back for the start of the 2024 season. Over the last few years the winters in the UK have been incredibly wet. This one might have topped the lot and been the wettest on record. It really does make you think. Last week's friendly was called off, but this week we're on and we're playing last year's Sussex Prem champions, Cuckfield CC. Here's the pitch then, which was a decent deck, and hats off to the Cuckfield groundsman for producing this, especially with that weather lately. And the lineup as well on the left hand side. Our new boys this year pointed out with the asterisks. More on those boys later. Joe won the toss and put the hosts in to bat, starting the year off and winning the toss in a meaningless friendly. Get them out the way early, Skip. James Russell pulling rank at first slip, but oversees Matthew Boyle from Canterbury in New Zealand slotting in at second and demoing how he's going to take one fingers up. Then we've got an offside ring exclusively of new signings, I'm sure by chance. Ben Lucking, formerly of West Chilts, Michael Cowdrey from Sevenoaks in Kent, and Scott Lenham, who's joined from Eastbourne. And with the ball for the first over of the season, and no surprises there, it's Connor Golding. So there it is, first ball of the match, and starts don't get any better than that. Con entices the drive and brings the edge, which slaps straight into Boyle's hand. Welcome to English cricket, Susan. Four balls later and Connor has his second. The mistimed pull straight back to Golding and he takes the straightforward catch. A double wicket maiden for Connor, not bad for your first over in 6 months. So Cuckfield 0 for 2 after the first set. Up next and back from a stint in the Southern Hemisphere, we've got Aaron Brown with a second.
Yes, boy, here we go.
Was it? Decent shit. So that's it.
Keep that one in, Mike.
Yeah, well, no, it's not on yet.
Double change in the bowling, Tom Floyd with that half-hearted appeal from the far end replacing Aaron, and Ollie Brown comes on to replace Connor after all those play and misses. The score 34 for 2 from the 10 over power play. And that's the third wicket down. Floydie just jagging that ball away enough, and Joe takes his second catch of the day.
Cool.
Floyd gets his second now, the batsman looking to work that away, and the umpire judging that to be crashing into all three. A really good start from all so far, and Cuckfield now find themselves at 44 for 4 from 14 overs. Floydie bowls him, and that's his third and our fifth of the day, sneaking through and crashing into leg stump. The hosts 52 for 5 from 15.3. So a change in the bowling, and it's our first look at Ben Lucking's left arm spin. As previously mentioned, Ben joins us from West Chilts, who play in the second division of the Sussex League. And it only takes 7 balls for Ben to strike in the green and gold of Bridges. He bowls Oscar Jago Lewis for a run of ball 18. These wickets really helping us restrict the hosts as they find themselves at 73 for 6 in the 21st over. Spin from both ends now, and it's the return of Rowan Norday, our resident Kiwi, and his off spin from the far end.
No worries, mate.
I get the impression that the club won't.
That's what it kind of is.
How
isn't
quick
it?
will it fly over? Is it just
Oh, once it's in, I think.
that's settled? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, we come from that.
That's south. I could swear.
Oh, that's a grab.
What a catch that is from Rowan, plucking it one-handed to his right. Not a bad way to get your first scalp of the year.
Oh, that's a grab. Yeah, I was thinking that shit.
Luckin gets lucky, shall we say, and picks up the 8th wicket with that drag on. Cuckfield now 97 for 8, with still 23 overs to bat. Number 2 for Rowan, that one sliding on and hitting middle and off. Cuckfield only 1 wicket left, currently just below 3 figures on 98 for 9.
He knows what he wants from that as well.
So here we go. Not only does Matthew Boyle open the batting, but he also rolls his arm over too, bowling leg spin from quite a high delivery point, something the Sussex League batsmen probably aren't too familiar with.
Not the green, wet deck. Oh,
It's pretty dry and firm out there.
is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. We ain't going to get many more runs anyway, and I want a cup of tea.
There you go.
And Susan grabs the final wicket and Cuckfield finish on 114 all out from 31 overs. Greg Wisdom the final wicket and the hosts' top scorer of 27, but nothing else to shout about really from their point of view. A good first outing for our bowlers though. Connor 2 for 9 from his 5, Ben and Rowan taking 2 each, Boyle taking 1 and Floydie the pick of the bowlers with 3 for 19 from 6.
That would be a little way off, you know. The guys would have to be really struggling, I think, for...
That's when it's really unbearable.
James Russell and Matty Boyle opening up in pursuit of 115 to win today. And it's Russler taking number 1 and the first delivery.
That bloke.
Boyle greeting his new partner nicely, isn't he? Pulling that back and striking him on the hip. Russ proving he's the original hardest geezer, but probably costing Boyle 4 runs in the process.
So, West Ham, Jesus Christ. 6. Shot, boy! Shot, boy! Run him!
Boyle hitting them nicely, although not getting the most reward out of this soft Sussex outfield. That one just about making it for 4 as we reach 32 for no loss after 3 overs. Ross turns that off his legs all the way for 6 somehow. These two not hanging about in the power play and making the most of these fielding restrictions.
Shot, boy! How come he didn't
Potentially caught in 2 minds to play or not. That one flicks glove or something on the way through, and Boyley's first innings for Bridges comes to an end. Looks like he had some fun out there on his way to 31 from just 18 deliveries. Next up though, in at 3 is Connor Golding.
Is it colder up here?
Mikey,
I
hello.
can imagine it's cold if you haven't been running around.
We've heard about the new signings, although I'm not sure we're going to see all of them in action with the way things are going. But just a quick note about a couple of departures. Sam Cooper heads back to his old club St James's, and Ben Caden has relocated to Berkhamsted, where he's been offered a teaching role and will play cricket up that way. Sad to see them go, but both will always be welcome back at the Bridges.
The worst. Yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, they'd give us a game if we play bad.
So you had to get.
We both just looked at each other like it's like, nearly there anyway, nearly.
Catch, Joey. Catch, Joey. Holland.
Yeah, but
Last 2 years. Really.
oh, quite good.
But then when you go to.
So just as the weather starts to take a turn, Connor and Russell get the job done. Russ ending on 45 from 46 and Connor 31 off 27. A very convincing win and a great performance with both bat and ball. Cuckfield today not quite at full strength. Their overseas from last year, Wes Marshall, arrives this week, we're told, and a few injuries meant that they were missing a few of their regulars. We look forward to meeting them again this year as they look to defend their Sussex Prem title. But yeah, cheers for hosting us today, guys. Thanks for watching. Hopefully we can continue to entertain you all this year. Please subscribe and maybe even give us a like if you enjoy the channel. We're back next week in the T20 Cup on Saturday and our rearranged National Cup match on Sunday, should the weather be kind. Thanks again and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.